St. Louis? It's Angela Hochman here, and welcome to What's the 314, where we give you the 314, pun intended, on what is happening all over St. Louis. Okay, yes, I am by myself today because I have not seen my friend Dre'Co since he stopped over at the Culture Kickback. He did a great interview, but he also left me alone in the studio. So, you know, no adult supervision. This is gonna get interesting. But anyway, okay, so winter is my second favorite season. I am so excited it's right around the corner because I love all things, I don't know, wintry. I like the weather. Yeah, I said it. For the most part, as long as I don't have to deal with it, I like watching a good snow with a cup of cocoa in hand. Make sure you check out the incredible lineup at the Fox. Okay, it is so fun there. I love it, especially around the holidays. There's just something like extra cozy and festive about being right there around winter. Also, okay, new tradition my family and I have been doing the last few years. At the World Chess Hall of Fame, they have this incredible winter pop-up. It's called Jingle, and you spend, I don't know, $5 or $10 and have the best time. They've got cookies, they've got crafts. It's technically for kids, but I probably have more fun than, you know, anybody there. But I also think there are a ton of great pop-ups for adults all over the city. So, you know, right around, you know, November-ish, I'm Googling cool Christmassy winter things to do in St. Louis, and the list is never ending. Okay, so I got some fun facts for you right now on Did You Know? Okay, listen up. Did you know that St. Louis was almost home to the second site for a Walt Disney theme park? Yeah, let that sink in for just a minute. So after the first park opened, yeah, there were a ton of cities vying for the opportunity to have a park in their own town. And our little city of St. Louis got so far, we had the blueprints made, we had a solid location. I'm sure people already had their mouse ears ready, and it didn't quite happen. But here's the deal. We don't exactly know the truth on why the second park wasn't here in St. Louis, but we have so many other cool things, we really don't need a theme park right now. But you know what's better than a theme park in your hometown? Having someone that works at Walt Disney right here in studio, okay? Brace yourself, this is gonna be epic. I'm excited to talk to a legend a little bit later. You're gonna get to know who we know over at Disney. Now, we are gonna recap all the fun that Dre'Co's been having, okay? So we're gonna go on a very quick break, but make sure you keep it locked right here because we are coming right back after this.
Go, 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 go now. Go, girl. Oh, shoot. Hey. This what you get, man. 5th Annual Culture Kickback, man, STL TV. This how you experience St. Louis.
What the vibes, okay? Come on, come on.
Thanks for keeping it locked to What's the 314. Right now, I am at the Culture Kickback, the 5th Annual Culture Kickback. I see family in the building. I see friends in the building. They have food. I'm talking about good food. They have amazing vendors. We got to support our own people. So let's check it out and see what we got. Let's go. It's the vibes, it's the energy, and I have the CEO, the founder, the boss lady, the innovator, the creator. What other adjectives I got for you? What you want? My girl. Oh, hun, what's up? How you doing now? Let's talk about, of course, we're in the 5th year of the Culture Kickback. So can you tell me a little about how you came up with this, what was on your heart for real, and how you brought it to fruition?
So on April 1st, 2018, we launched a website for the Culture STL, which is our directory of Black-owned businesses in the St. Louis region, an event calendar. It was just supposed to be a celebration for Black-owned businesses. And because it grew so big, so fast, we decided in August, after August 9th, Michael Brown, on that Sunday, we wanted to have a celebration for the culture and the things that we were creating. And we did the first one in Forest Park. We had one karaoke machine. We had about 10 vendors, and we just made it happen. And 5 years later, it has grown to this beautiful event.
I have my girl, Miss Danielle, guiding this family to me. So tell me a little bit about Tangle Roots, Mama.
So my Tangle Roots is a business that I started during the pandemic, and it's basically plants that I sell, and then also customized plant accessories. So pots, watering cans, earrings, all kind of little planters and shirts, all kind of stuff like plant related. I enjoy this event because it brings the community out in a positive way. It's in our community, it's for our community, and just to see everybody come out and hang out with each other, skate, have a good time, shop, support the businesses. It's just a good vibe.
And you can see my tangle roots is booming. Okay, you gotta, hold on, let me lean back so you can see what's up, okay? It's the 5th Annual Culture Kickback. I told you it's family here. It's good vibes. I see y'all. Let's get it. I seen you under the tent chilling. Give me a reason why you want to come to the Culture Kickback besides seeing the family and the friends and my sister and the homies and all that type of stuff, man. Give me something.
I got you. Fellowship. Our people need to see positive things in the city for the sake of coming together without any negativity. We as the people, we as the community, we don't want to go nowhere where it's drama and violence and whatnot. We want to come together, have a good time without worrying about nothing happening in a negative perspective. There's a whole bunch of good energy in this. I would say in this room, but we outside. But in this park, it's a whole bunch of good energy in this park. You was coming, you like, I feel good just seeing all this. That's why I'm here.
Now I'm here on the Gamers Island. Let me step back so you can see what's up. We on the island right now. So, of course, we've been hearing about you all on social media, word of mouth. But I think STL TV and the people around St. Louis need to know, what is Gamers Island? Who want to kick it off?
Gamers Island is a friendly environment, man. We open up to all walks of life, all ages. The youngest we go down to is 5 to 6-year-old, on up to high school, even college with the esports. Our biggest main purpose is, man, to give the kids a space to have fun and be themselves. You know what I'm saying? We go into a time where the gaming is more the focal point to the youth. So now we trying to get with the youth so we can get with the kids and make all that one. And that's how we came up with Gamers Island.
The kids love it.
Word.
Summer programs, after school programs. We got everything. We got the informational.
We can come pick those kids up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on. First of all, transportation is key. Okay, he said you got a bus. Is it games on a bus?
No games.
But you can get there. Okay, I got you. Please let us know your business and who you are. This caught my attention when I walked past. So what's up?
My name is Makita Yahari, and I've been crocheting for over 36 years. So I have like head wraps, I do earrings and hats for the culture. So things for people who have locks, big hair, because it's kind of hard to just go to the store and find a hat just for you. I tend to make hats that fit everyone.
So what do you like more about this day that we have? Is it the people, is it the food, is it the camaraderie, what is it?
It's the community, it's the love. Like, it's a lot of support here. Like, they see, like, sometimes, it can be difficult with someone that I make everything, but to have so many people who just love it, and the energy, and to see the smile on the kids, yeah, I love it.
Go Peas! Go Peas! Go Peas! Go Peas! Hey, now! Hey, what's the 314? This the 314. This is us. This is home, man. 5th Annual Culture Kickback. A shout out to all the staff. A shout out to everybody who was involved. Shout out to my girl Ohan, man. All love, man. Until next year, we back. Take it away.
Okay, Dre'Co, I'm jealous. It looked like you were having an absolute blast out there at the Culture Kickback. But anyway, you guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for keeping it right here, watching What's the 314. Now, joining me now, okay, we're gonna have as much fun as Dre'Co did, I can tell. I have got this incredible St. Louis native. This man is an award-winning animator with many, many talents, okay? In addition to being an incredible animator, he is the head of effects and a supervisor at, Walt Disney Animation Studios. Kind of a big deal. If that wasn't enough, he currently has an exhibit open at St. Louis University running right now until the end of December. So let's get to it. Here to share more about ink tributes is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Marlon West. What's up, Marlon?
Not too much. Glad to be here. A legend in my own mind.
Okay, and I think many other people that are fans of yours. How the heck are you?
I'm doing well. It's great,
Yeah?
great to be here in my hometown.
Yes, so let's talk about that. Yes, you work in LA right now
Yes.
at Walt Disney Studios, but you're a University City kid.
Yes, born and raised here in U City.
Okay.
Well, in St. Louis.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah. Well, I heard something changed around your 12th birthday when you were given a camera as a gift. How did that sort of pivot and make you the man that you are today?
Well, you know, I was really interested in making movies. I was very into like the Universal horror films, monster movies, big time. And I was given a movie camera for my 12th birthday. And, you know, I'm currently, and both then, a fun-sized brother, so I would get my neighborhood kids out and like they wouldn't listen to me or could listen to it. They had their own ideas. So I started doing animation, like stop motion animation with my G.I. Joes.
Whoa.
And things like that. And what happened was my cast shrank, but my production value went up because they had nice outfits, they had vehicles,
You
all
had a
kinds of
vision
gear.
at a young age.
So yeah, so I started doing like stop motion animation and have stuck with animation all my life.
I mean, do any 12-year-olds even know? I mean, now it's like kids are so advanced and there's so much technology available, but like I wouldn't have had stop motion in the forefront of my mind at 12 years old.
Well, you know, like I said, I was always into monster movies and things, and you know, I'd get anything out of the library or the bookmobile that would come around when I was a kid.
I miss the bookmobile.
Me too. And there was a book that had a photo of like Willis O'Brien, who was the animator behind King Kong, in 1933 King Kong. And this was probably from like 1928 when he was doing The Lost World. And I was in the second grade or something when I found this book. But it was probably a publicity still of Willis O'Brien, and he was like looking real serious. He had a Triceratops and the Tyrannosaurus Rex fighting, and fedora on and blazer, and he's like looking in the camera. And that was the first time I ever saw an animator, somebody animating. And to my second grade mind, I was like, seeing him there with those miniatures, I was like, that seems like a job where a brother could bring his toys to work with him. I need that. And that was you know, that was like my Rosetta Stone or something. That was like the one, that's the first time I ever saw anything behind the scenes. I mean, growing up here in St. Louis, at least for me, movies could have been filmed on another planet and shot here on a rocket into movie theaters. That's how far Hollywood was to me. I didn't know anybody out there. I didn't know anybody who knew anything about film. So
He just went out there.
So yeah, I had that one little picture was like deconstructing that was like, okay, I need a camera, I need a little thing, I need a table. Okay, there's 24 frames in a second of film going through a projector. Okay, so I shoot my movie camera at it for a couple of frames.
So this was ingrained in you from a very young age.
Yes,
You're like,
a lot of trial and error.
Of course.
Mainly error.
You're an artist, though. This is like you make it something, even if at first glance it might not be what you expected it to be.
You know, I would go to, and again, I sound like an old dude going to my old man voice, go to the photo mat after all my shoots and get my little, like, developed roll of film. And it was always like a huge disappointment to me, but my brother who'd help me out, my parents and cousins and stuff would come over and they'd look at him and they're like, nice work, Marlon. I don't know, maybe they were just being supportive. But I was like,
I'll take it.
Better luck next time. But anyway.
So many people probably know you from working on films like, I mean, you worked on Moana, you worked on Tarzan, Princess and the Frog, Encanto, Frozen. I could go on, but people can visit your IMDb page for that. However, you are in St. Louis right now for something very different than those projects. Let's talk about Ink Tributes and why it's so important to you.
Well, you know, during the pandemic, very early in the pandemic, and you know, I've been working at Disney now, as we sit here chatting, for like 30 years, which is, I turned 60 this year, so like half my life, not half my adult life, half my life. Tripped. But during, and I, for decades, just stayed in my lane of doing effects animation. I was not the brother who did caricatures of people. I would not draw Mickey Mouse for someone if they asked me to. I'd be like, I could draw a shadow under Mickey Mouse, or a splash, him jumping out of the water, or some fire.
Sure.
And sitting at home away from this building full of appallingly talented women and men, and like when the George Floyd murder happened, and I was sitting at home and Breonna Taylor had already happened, I had this desire to do like a little series of drawings. It was going to be 4. I was going to do George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and I was going to end with this happy ending for Kristen Cooper, who actually survived his episode. And that was going to be it. And I decided to draw them in this comic book style because I kind of feel like, at least here in America, comic books are a very unique style of like myth making.
Yes, absolutely.
Europe has fairy tales and we've got comics. And so I wanted to take these people and actually draw them not as superheroes, but as in a comic book style. So they were very sparse black and white pen and ink drawings. And I was gonna do 4 and I ended up doing like 44.
Oh my gosh. And this all transpired during COVID, right? When you're at
all
home?
on lockdown. My kid and I, like, just stuck in the house. I was sitting on Zoom call after Zoom call, like most of us.
Of course.
And then at night, after I did my dishes and things, and my kid was in bed, we'd watch something. I would, get on my Cintiq and spend some time with these people.
So when you were creating this art, this very unique art, did you ever think it would be in a museum in your hometown?
That would be a hard no.
What was your intention? I'm so curious.
My very selfish intention was it was cathartic for me to actually sit. Okay. All of them are based on either portraits where somebody's staring right in the camera,
right,
or selfies where someone's staring right in the camera. So I would draw them staring back at me. I would have another photo of them or the same the photo that I was basing it on staring at me, and I would spend from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., 2 o'clock in the morning drawing and sitting with them. And then I would take a screenshot. This is how temporary these were. I would take a screenshot with my cell phone, send it to my then fiance, now wife, in St. Louis, because we were long distance for an appallingly long time. And she would send me notes. She was already in bed, like most people at that time of night. And then she would send me notes back, and I'd wake up to them in the morning, and I would maybe adjust the notes. I would leave the drawing up, and then I would take another screenshot of it, and I would post it on Facebook. And then I would close it, and I didn't even draw them in Adobe or Photoshop or something like that like a real illustrator would use. We have a markup tool at work, when we're actually trying to give instructions to people. I just drew them in that, and then I would close a little file, and for me, they were almost like ice sculptures or sand castles or something. They were temporary. I had no idea I wasn't sure that the files would be there if I ever opened them up again,
Were you okay with them being temporary when you were creating these?
Yeah, it was just something for me to do. I may have made other choices if I had known I was going to be in a gallery.
Well,
I may have drawn them bigger.
Right. You're an artist, though. Everything can evolve. Marlon, before we wrap up, I'd love to know, what is your intention with this exhibit? How do you want people to feel as they're watching these?
I had like I told you, I drew them in this comic book style, and at the museum, they're in 4 rooms, a lot bigger than I've ever seen them before coming here, and white walls, black frames with black ink inside, and it feels like being immersed in a comic in a way that I didn't anticipate. And I really hope folks see these drawings and see these people that they think they know from trending on Twitter or news reports, and maybe see them a little differently as someone like Breonna Taylor, who was like, I drew in her EMT uniform, who was a public servant.
Wow.
Or or a lot of these people are kids.
Yeah. You want to show
just
them
regular
maybe
folks.
a different light
Yeah.
than how they've been
Than how they've been
publicized.
portrayed. So
Absolutely. Gosh, Marlon, this is incredible. I am so happy for you that
oh, thanks.
you had this idea during COVID, and it would bring you back to your hometown and bring you to this great exhibit at SLU. I've had so much fun sitting and talking with you and learning from you. It's so inspiring. And also,
thanks.
shout out, right? We both went to Columbia College, Chicago,
Yep.
where magic happens, you know?
Exactly, exactly.
I
Midwest.
love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Again, his exhibit, Ink Tributes, is going to be at St. Louis University. It's going on right now. Get it on the calendar. You won't want to miss it. Make sure you visit slu.edu, or you can give him a call at 314-977-6631. You've got from now until roughly the end of December to go check this out. Guys, we've got to take one more break, but don't go anywhere. Seriously, don't. Stay right here. We're going to be right back after this. All right, you guys, thank you so much for keeping it right here watching What's the 314 on STL TV. We have a blast doing this show, and we hope that you enjoy it. I loved watching Dre'Co do his thing out there at the Culture Kickback. As always, I have a blast sitting down with these intriguing guests on the couch right here behind me. But shoot, we're out of time. We just might need to make this show longer. What do you think? But we really do want to thank our guests for being with us and taking time to talk with us today. And thank you, each and every one of you, for watching. True, the show is over. But don't you worry, because STL TV is all over social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And of course, STLTV.net. We've got a glorious website with all of our programming, get to know our other personalities, and just see what's cooking here on STL TV. That is going to do it. I'm Angela Hochman. Thank you so much for watching STL TV, where we invite you to experience St. Louis. We'll see you next time.
Get off the grill, okay? Get off the grill. Hey, I told you, this is family, this is vibe, this is friends. We appreciate you guys for checking out the 5th Annual Culture Kickback. If you missed it, I'm telling you, you gotta tap in next year, because it's only gonna get bigger, am I right? Yes, sir. My man on the grill, it's the vibe, baby. Make sure y'all tune in. Go, go.